What's up, everybody? It's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the power in for Dr. Roto. Oh, yeah. If you haven't been over to the site, get there right now. Tons of articles are hitting, and tons of articles have hit. My betting article, Ray's betting article, and his DFS lineup. I threw a DFS lineup in my betting article for tonight's game. Of course, you will not have seen that, but all of the members that were already part of the free week at Dr. Roto we'll be seeing that tonight, and they will be our rich friend. So come to Dr. Roto and join our rich friends. Yeah, we always got the right prescription for all your fantasy needs. Now let's get ready for the Ultra Contrarian Show. Oh, yeah. Man, I thought I was down and out last week. Somehow I scored money on both Fanduel and DraftKings. Fanduel, I eat that one out. I'll get it up. So I'm 11-3 for the year with my lineups on Fanduel. Remember, of course, there was that extra week where I was on fire and that you all should have been part of that lineup week there because that was my big week. And on DK, I'm 10-4 now. So that's going to give us the sauce, the right ingredients. When we're making it, we're doing good. So right now, of course, with the bets and everything else from the site, you definitely have more than enough money that these records right here are going to allow us to be very aggressive with both these ultra contrarian lineups today. But let's get to some of my plays real quick here. We'll go quarterback Will Levis. Yes, I'm not scared to play him. 5,000 on DK, 66 on FanDuel. They actually got Mac Jones priced over his boy. And Mac Jones was a wreck last game. I was like, dude, just please get Evan Ingram the ball. I might have to set Evan Ingram, man. For Najee Harris, yeah. But, man, let's do this. So, I mean, we got that going on. So, right there is already telling you I love the Titans. Everybody loves the Titans. Jacksonville is going to get ran through. And that's going to be by my boy Tony Pollard, which he is on the list. Tony Pollard, 6,400 on DraftKings. He is 7,500 on FanDuel. So FanDuel is giving him a bigger price. That's okay. We definitely have some savings for you. These lineups are going to be more mid-tier. So you're going to have a lot of the 6,000, 7,000 players. But, man, I got a lineup for you on FanDuel. I'm going all in. Yeah. All right. James Cook, 7,400 on DraftKings and 8,500 on FanDuel. He is a lot expensive on FanDuel. I did not expect him to be, but I'm a Rams fan. And outside of our decent secondary, our horrible linebacking, and our great young and blooming off defensive line. I mean, come on, man. Verse, Fisk, Bobby Brown, Turner. I mean, we is getting it right now. But one thing the Rams can't do is really play good defense sometimes. And it's funny to watch because it's so bad. But Buffalo can't play run defense either. So I got something for that. At the same time, James Cook should get enough work in this game to make him fantasy liable. That price, though, he's going to have to score. So if you're a little scared about James Cook, you can come off him. I got something for you, right? Because you'll see, because my lives are like a chameleon. Ooh, yeah. There's a hint. All right, Calvin Ridley, 5,700 DraftKings, 6,300 on FanDuel. God, I love that price. And yes, I know he's still getting a lot of targets. He's only catching a few passes, right? But then we got Westbrook and Keeney. He's stealing all the touchdowns. Eventually, Ridley will get a touchdown. We're looking for it this week. We're going to pair him with Drake London, 6,400 on DraftKings and 7,900 on FanDuel. I'm willing to pay for that. Dude had 16 targets, man. I don't even care. Like, I thought he wasn't going to get used, and all they did was throw it to him at the end of that game. And I'm for that. I'm surprised I will have a Kirk Cousins lineup. He's going back to Minnesota. You talk about revenge games. We saw that happen last week, right? Now we got Kirk Cousins going to back, and he likes that. He likes that, and I like it too. So you're definitely going to see you're going to see how I'm going to work it in. I'm not getting Cousins in on this lineup. I got you though, right? Amari Cooper, 5,100 on DraftKings, and he is 5,700 on FanDuel. That price on FanDuel is phenomenal. When you think about getting Amari Cooper and Calvin Ridley for practically pennies, that's just amazing stuff. I mean, that's 1,200, that's 12,000 of your salary. That leaves a lot of savings for a certain player on my FanDuel Ultra Contrarian lineup, right? Tight end Dawson Knox. He had 2 catches for 51 yards last week, it was. And I mean, he gets another catch or 2 or touchdown. We're looking at a big payday. The Rams are horrible against the tight end. We cannot defend them. So it's literally going to be there all day long. And he is priced up. I don't like the 3,900 on DraftKings, but the 5,000 on FanDuel, beautiful, right? But here's the thing on DraftKings, Pat Fryermuth is 3,800, has a juicy matchup. So you want to save that extra $100, come off it, come down, bang, there's your extra $100. That might help you get off of that Amari Cooper train if you don't want to be on it. But I normally have a $3,000 player on these teams, and you see what I'm trying to create right here. I'm definitely stacking a certain game because my flex player is
the macho pick of the week. Oh, yeah. Kyren Williams. Horns up. Yeah. Macho man.
So good, Macho. You're right. 7,300 on DraftKings, 8,400 on FanDuel. We're going to round it out with the defense. I had so much money left over. That's why if you want to go to Fryermuth and you have more money, I got to the Titans defense at 2,800. I always talk about the sweet spot for defense is always 2,800. Mac Jones, you going to get macked out. Yeah, dude, Jeffrey Simmons in your IDP leagues. I'm telling you, man, sack. So let's get over to the FanDuel side. Falcons, 3,200. They're solid. 6 points, 10 points, 11 points, 6 points. Look, I'm good with it. I'm good. You have multiple ways you can save money. Now, you can't really save money on FanDuel. Like I said, Fryermuth is 5,500 on FanDuel, so you're not going to get to him. But let's get over to the Ultra Contrarian Lineups. I know that's why you're here. I know that's what you want. Let's win money. DK. We're going to go Levis, Pollard, Cook, Ridley, London, Cooper, Mr. Cooper, Dawson Knox. It's like an episode from like TV back then. We got Dawson's Knox and Mr. Cooper. Early 90s. Yeah. Kyren Williams, Tennessee Titans defense. Woo, let's get nasty. Let's get hot. FanDuel lineup. Josh Superman Allen. James Cook. Kyren Williams. Calvin Ridley. Drake London. Khalil Shakir. Dawson Knox. Isaac Guerrero. And the Falcons defense. Cash lock and line that stuff up. We'll go with some money. Ain't nobody going to be or want to pay that money for Josh Allen. However, I was able to work. I had to come off of one of the running backs on DraftKings to get Josh Allen in, of course. And really, it works on FanDuel. So if you do and you don't trust and you want to come off of James Cook, right? And then when you come off of James Cook, that's when you can go down to Guerrero, who is, I think, 5,500 on DraftKings. So, and you could come down to Isaac Guerrero, and that's how you can go other ways. So that's how I got to Allen, because I got to Shakir because I had all that money left over because Guerrero was so cheap, right? So at first I did have Levison. I had Levison. So if you put Levison at your quarterback, and that will allow you to get Pollard right there, you can actually come off of Shakir and you can get to Garrett Wilson if you caught all that. I mean, you can hit me up in the Dr. Roto subs only Discord. You got to be a sub there for that. You can ask me on the X2 at Heat Override. You can catch me at Bring the Pain on Facebook any day of the week. Definitely get to all those platforms. And of course, drroto.com. All of my work, all of my write-ups, all of my podcasts are all at drroto.com. Those are the lineups. Man, well, I got so many things going in your head right now, don't I? Because I know how to bring the pain to the slates and the competition. Now let's do it, people. Ooh, yeah. May the point